So now after we have created this panel where we can select cars, now it's time that we book a ride. So for that, we will inside the panel builder of sliding up panel, we will go with a return builder, and here it's going to be context if here book ride button pressed equals to true, we want to show a column, so we'll return column children, and it's going to be circular progress indicator color black, and here then it will go up as a container. We will add a container. Height, it's going to be 10.h. Width, it's going to be 10.h. And decoration, it's going to be border decoration, sorry, box decoration. Shape, it's going to be box shape dot circle. Border dot all. Color, it's going to be gray. It's not going to be gray, it's going to be black. 38. Then width, it's going to be 2. And color, it's going to be white. And here comes child, it's going to be icons dot x mark. Okay, so here we have to go with Cupertino icons dot x mark. Color, it's going to be black, and size, it's going to be 7.h. Now, okay, so here it says the modi might, else we will return this consumer. We will cut this consumer, paste up here, and we are good. Now we will add a semicolon here, and we will minimize this consumer. Here we do have this circular progress indicator. Let's go with sized box. Height, it's going to be 5.h. And next, here after this container, we want to add a sized box, and its height going to be 2.h. Then we will add a text and name it cancel ride. Style, we will go with app textile dot body 16 bold. Okay, now let's save it. Now here we will go to rider controller services and add a new folder, name it ride request services. Now let's create a function to register a new ride. So here inside ride request services, we will go for a new file and name it ride request services.dart. Here we will go for class ride request services. Here we will create a new function naming it static create new ride request. and here we will go with database reference ref equals to firebase database dot instance dot ref dot child, and here it's going to be write request slash, and here we will go with write id. So write id is going to be auth dot, so we have to import the auth, so we'll import the const file auth dot current user dot phone number. So let's add a null check here, and yeah, it's good. So we will add a semicolon here. Next, so ref dot set, and here we have to set something. So in this function we will accept write request. So let's have a look onto the models. So we'll close this asset model. Here we do have this write request model. We will accept this model, paste here, and here it's going to be write request model, comma, build context. Let's import write request model. Here we have to set write request model dot to map. Okay, so then after setting we will go with then we will go with toast service dot send scaffold alert, and here the message will be write request registered successful, and the toast status it's going to be success. Okay, let's on error, we will go with on error. Here we will go with toast service, copy this one, paste, error creating new write request, and the toast service it's going to be error, toast status it's going to be error. Okay, now we will close this one, and good. So here we do have this create new write request. So we will go to book a write screen, and we will search for continue, control F, continue. Okay, here we do have, so on pressed we want to go with write request model equals to write request model. So let's add a comma here, and yeah, good. So here is our write request model. Let's have a look like what we have filled the details here. So write created time, we have given date time dot now. Profile, for profile data we have fetched the profile data from profile data provider. For pickup location we have fetched the pickup location from write request provider, and drop location we have fetched again from write request provider. And fare, for fare we have gone with get fare function. Here is the function, and we will pass the selected car type, and in respective of the selected car type it will return us the fare. And then we have choose get car type. So this function basically returns which type of car we have selected. So if we have gone with selected car type equals to 0, then it will go with Uber Go. Then if it's 1, then Uber Go Sedan. If it's 2, it will go for Uber Premier. If it's 3, it will go for Uber XL, and by default it will return Uber Go. And OTP, we have also gone with OTP, that is for this OTP we have imported dart math as math, this one, and we have gone with math.random next int 9999. It's basically means that from 0 to 9999 it will create a random 4-digit number. Okay, it's going to be below 99, it is going to create a random 4-digit number, and we are returning as a string. So now it's time that we declare what's the write status. So we are going to have 4 different write status, and it's going to be waiting for write request, then the second going to be waiting for driver to arrive, then third moving towards destination, and write complete. So let's move to write request services. I think so it's inside this one, write request services, and here we will go with get write status int write status num. Okay, so we will go with switch case here, write status num, case 0 we will return something, return waiting for write request. So we will copy this, paste, paste, paste. So we have case 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Here we will go with waiting for driver to arrive. Then we will go for waiting for, so here it's going to be moving towards destination, and at last here it's going to be write completed. So let's have a look like what this status means. So waiting for write request means you have made a request and till now no driver have accepted that request. Waiting for driver to arrive means any driver have accepted that request and he is arriving to your pickup location. Moving towards destination means you have given the OTP for the ride to the driver and you are now traveling towards your destination from pickup location. And as you can know, ride completed means you have the ride is complete. So we will come to book a ride screen, and here we will go with write request services dot, we have forgot to go with static here, and we will come back dot get write status, and it's going to be 0. Okay, let's save it. And now it's time that we update this model. So we will go with write request services dot create new write request, and it's going to be model. Okay, and another thing, we will make set state here. We have introduced a bool here, that is book write button pressed equals true. Okay, now let's save it. Now let's create a new write request. So I will open the project and make sure I save it, and now I will select Uber Axle and press on this continue button. As you can see, we do have a new write request, and here comes cancel write, and here I do have a circular progress indicator, and the UI looks too bad. So let's modify this UI a little bit. So we'll come up to this project here, and here before this circular progress indicator, we want to make sure we go with a little bit of side space. We'll copy this one, paste up here, instead of 10, let's go with 8, and here let's go with icon as 6. Let's save it. Yeah, and it looks a little good.